Oxygen plays a crucial part in the intricate symphony of life on Earth, discreetly orchestrating and guiding the air cycle, a necessary cycle or process required for the survival of all living things, including humanity. Oxygen's venture dives into this complicated system and shed light on many anthropogenic effects that jeopardize the very air we breathe and the tranquil equilibrium of our planet. And it does it in a way that is both instructive and enriching. But because of human activity, the balance of the air cycle has been thrown off. There has been a dramatic increase in the concentration of greenhouse gases as a result of widespread deforestation, fast industrialization, and the combustion of fossil fuels. This unchecked rises in the greenhouse gases heightens the threat of climate change while threatening the air cycle's essential base.
The planet Earth has an elegant and a delicate cycle that contributes to the movement and exchange of essential elements and compounds that support life on the globe, by which disrupting this cycle would spell doom and end of all living organisms. The air involves the cycling of elements, particularly carbon cycle, which involves the exchange of carbon dioxide between the atmosphere and living organism through photosynthesis. Nitrogen cycle for the formation of proteins and nucleic acid from the conversion of nitrogen gas into usable forms like ammonia and nitrates. And oxygen cycle by which a byproduct of plants' photosynthesis that helps organisms to breathe. The existence of life on Earth had been made possible through air in the biogeochemical cycle that is intricately intertwined with the complex and fascinating process in our planet's habitability that ensures that life on the planet will continue and flourish for the next millennium.
Air quality is amongst the most affected by human activities on the environment. Humans have been altering the composition of the atmosphere through various activities leading to both short-term and long-term effects on air quality. Some of the significant anthropogenic effects on air quality include air pollution from fossil fuel combustion, industrial emissions, agricultural activities, deforestation and plant use changes, waste disposal and incineration, emission from vehicles, and indoor air pollution. These activities cause the release of harmful gases and particulates into the air, contributing to air pollution.
Air pollution can infiltrate deep into our respiratory system, causing a host of health issues relating to respiratory conditions. Long-term exposure can even lead to cardiovascular diseases like heart attacks and strokes. Beyond human health, air pollution significantly contributes to climate change. Greenhouse gases like carbon dioxide trap heat in our atmosphere, causing global temperatures to rise, which melts glaciers, rising sea levels, and extreme weather events that threaten the very fabric of life on our planet. Acid rain, a result of pollutants like sulfur dioxide and nitrogen oxides, wreaks havoc on forests, lakes, and rivers. The pollution that contaminates soil and water also has far-reaching consequences for biodiversity, endangering precious wildlife populations. Also, it damages plant leaves, reducing photosynthesis and crop yields. This not only affects our food supply but also leads to economic losses for farmers and the agricultural sector. As air pollution reaches hazardous levels, our air quality index becomes a sobering reminder of the urgent need for change. But the responsibility to combat air pollution rests not only with the governments and industries but also with each and every one of us.
Invasive species and air quality. An organism that is not native or indigenous to a particular location is referred to as an invasive species. Invasive species can seriously impact the local economy and ecosystem. Non-native species are not always invasive. For instance, most food crops in the US, such as popular wheat, tomato, and rice varieties, are not local to the country. A species must adapt quickly to the new environment to be invasive. It needs to multiply swiftly. It causes damage to real estate, the local economy, or the local wildlife and plant life. When the air is clean, it is clear and only includes trace of chemical and solid impurities. High levels of pollutants in the air are typically foggy, harmful to human health, and hazardous to the ecosystem. The air quality index, based on the concentration of pollutants in a particular area, describes air quality since air moves constantly. Its quality might vary daily or even hour to hour. The air quality at a given site is a direct outcome of airflow patterns in the region and human activity.
In addressing invasive species, early detection is crucial in managing invasive species and their rapid spread. Rapid response teams plays a vital role in controlling invasive species. They act swiftly to contain the spread of invasive species. Public awareness is always a powerful tool in addressing invasive species. Educational programs and campaigns empower communities to actively participate in invasive species control. Prevention must always be the first line of defense against invasive species. Implementing strict biosecurity measures at borders and trade checkpoints helps prevent new introduction. Invasive species do not respect national borders, making international cooperation essential. For collaborating with neighboring countries, barangays, and provinces ensure a united effort against invasive species. Addressing invasive species is a collective responsibility. By combining early detection, rapid response, public awareness, prevention, and international cooperation, we can protect our precious ecosystem for a greener and sustainable future.
Epigenetics is a field of study that investigates heritable changes in gene activity that do not involve alterations to the underlying DNA sequence. It explores how environmental factors, including exposure to air pollution, can modify gene expression and potentially influence the health of exposed individuals and their future generations. The impact of air pollution on epigenetics has become a topic of growing interest in recent years. Studies have shown that various air pollutants such as particulate matter, nitrogen oxides, volatile organic compounds, and polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons can induce epigenetic changes. These changes can affect gene expression patterns and cellular functions, leading to a wide range of health outcomes including respiratory diseases, cardiovascular disorders, and even developmental abnormalities in offspring. Air pollution-induced epigenetic alterations can occur during critical periods of development, such as prenatal stages or early childhood, which can have long-lasting effects on health and disease susceptibility throughout life. Furthermore, these epigenetic modifications can be passed down to future generations, potentially contributing to transgenerational health effects.
A responsible citizen, we must spread awareness on how we can help in improving the air quality in our surroundings. Therefore, we should be more conscious on the action and activities we do every day. As stated in the Philippine Clean Air Act of 1999, which promotes and protects global environment in order to sustain development, while recognizing the responsibility of local government units in dealing environmental problems such as pollution. There are many ways on how we can reduce air pollution in our environment. On our daily basis, we can help in reducing air pollution by conserving energy, choose efficient appliances, consider using public transportation, bike, or walk if possible. When driving, make sure that all tires are properly inflated. Consider using products with environment-safe ingredients. Avoid burning your garbage. Separate the biodegradable and non-biodegradable waste. And most especially, plant and care for